Hello Capricorn, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe and tell a friend, show it to a friend. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Cappy, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Capricorn in your chart. Please let me know if it resonates with the comments and the likes. It helps the channel. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. If you want to go check out the other signs in your chart, just by watching them, you're helping the channel grow as I push towards 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing some through YouTube, my readings or whatnot. In the meantime, as I've been honest, Capricorn, and I feel like a Capricorn would appreciate me being honest about this being a business and a source of income and hustling for what you believe in. In the meantime, if you want to book a personal reading, you can do so by emailing me at toldaslovetarot@gmail.com. As the saying goes, the holidays are right around the corner, and scheduling and gifting someone at least gifting them a personal tarot reading that they can do through their phone or through the computer using Zoom, definitely a unique gift, and you'd be supporting a small business, so keep it in mind, Capricorn. If you would like to share a donation, my Cashapp and Venmo are listed in the description box as well, and I greatly appreciate those who have sent donations. My ear is ringing right now. That only happens lately when like what I'm saying or about to say is like I'm on to something, and I don't really have a pre-message, but that there was a song that popped into my head right when I was sitting down to start this reading. I've been trying to get away from like pre-messages because I'm going on and on and on and just trying to hop more into the reading. Plus it helps with view counts, but nobody wants to sit and watch someone talk for 50 minutes if they can get the point across in 30. So Capricorn, bad news popped into my head. Maybe you've received bad news or something is happening that is bad news. I definitely kept repeating bad news, and I realized it was a lyric. It's from Travis Scott's Astro World album, the Coffee Bean song. So I put it on and I started listening to it, and I was looking at the lyrics, and the lyrics have a very Bonnie and Clyde type read to them. It's like maybe you have met someone who is bad news too, or you think you're both bad news, or maybe someone who can understand your type of bad news. Even thinking bad news, it's like two bad newses. I don't know, maybe you're getting bad news, I don't know. Please let me know if it resonates. If you don't know that song, check out the song and the lyrics. Let me know if it resonates for you, Capricorn. Here we go. This is sticking out to me, so we're gonna go here. I know I lied. I'm denying it to you, though. You go, girl. Bum mooch. This actually just came out in the Gemini Cancer cusp reading that I did yesterday. So you could be dealing with someone who was born between June 17th and the 23rd. I love our conversations. I will always have a soft spot for you. This came out in that reading yesterday too. That is so funny. There's a Capricorn here who has a distinct hairstyle or look with their hair, okay? It could even be a bald head with a big beard, but if you're a female, it's like you have a like beautiful hair. There's something about someone's appearance with their hair, and I'm stuck on this now. You could be completely bald. You could be like have a funky hairstyle, or a really serious and funky or serious beard, or can grow one. For a female, this is someone who has like really thick natural hair, like thick. Could be wavy, could be long and straight, but it's like thick as shit. It's like a good head of hair. Carrie Bradshaw energy. Now, it's Sex in the City, and Carrie Bradshaw's energy was that of someone who was, I'm hearing like, looking for what's wrong. You could have, this could be you or have someone around you, Capricorn, who is like constantly anxious and thinking that like something's gonna go wrong. Like, I get jealous, it's my issue with insecurities. This quote, they aren't good for you. It could be a job, a habit, a place. Not thinking straight or right. And because this is the same color purple as that Carrie Bradshaw energy, and I was explaining, someone who is like overly anxious and worried all the time, their wheels are spinning, this is what I think is really not good for you, and you're not thinking straight or right. It's like someone whose wheels are spinning, and like the things that they are saying, you're like, someone could be getting jealous over stupid shit that it's like, it's just because your wheels are spinning, and you need to like, I'm hearing like, you go girl, but that's like a go girl. Like maybe someone needs to leave someone alone, leave something alone, exercise. I'm hearing like you go girl because someone did something and they're being like congratulated for it, but I'm also hearing someone, I feel like someone's saying go, like go for a walk, like, because this is male or female, their anxiety, it's like a go, you go for a walk, because that's gonna help your brain. I also feel like I'm looking at an iceberg melt. Someone who started off in the dark, in a black place in life, in the darkness, where they are lying, they are jealous, they are letting their depression and anxiety and mental health take over, and being like a bum and a mooch while people are trying to encourage and push them to go, but it's someone's mental health that has been holding them down like an anchor. And then there's some sort of melting of this iceberg, coming out of the darkness, because the colors here like start dark, look kind of dark, and then they get lighter. And then on the right, I see pink and blue, and then purple, and pink and blue, red and blue together would make purple. So it makes me start thinking about meeting someone. Could be of the opposite sex, or just meeting someone who seems like they are a yin to your yang, like they get it. Like, this goes back to what I was saying of Bad News, Bonnie and Clyde. Maybe you feel like you met someone who gets it because they're like it too. I get this feeling of someone trying to push someone away. Like, Carrie Bradshaw, there's an episode that keeps coming in my head, and now I'm gonna just talk about it. I think it's called the Freak Show episode. It's in like the first or second season where she starts dating this guy and like everything seems good on paper. So she's like, there's gotta be something wrong. There's gotta be something wrong here. And as soon as she's alone in his apartment by herself, she starts going through his shit and she gets caught. And it's like she was constantly trying to find what was wrong. What's wrong? Like, there's got to be something wrong here. I feel like either you've had this effect on them, Capricorn, or they've had this effect on you. But it's like, it's like soothing someone's anxieties and worries and Queen of Swords, and this is an anxious person. The swords are mental energy. This doesn't have to be a female, but I'm getting female, feminine energy you could be connected to. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be that. It just is someone who is very worried and anxious. This is pre-Empress energy. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is, I feel like I'm looking at Carrie Bradshaw. Someone must really love that show. Sorry, there's a hair. Someone must really love that show, or I even wanted to say earlier too, like maybe there's someone's hair, this goes back to a feminine, whose hair specifically is like being seen somewhere and it's like a reminder of you. Or if this is the Capricorn male, like, and you have the beard, it's like pieces of beard hair are being seen on someone's like pillowcase, and it's like, oh, it's from Capricorn. I feel like this is the Carrie Bradshaw, who is male or woman. This is the person who's like, they've met someone who seems to have it all together, and they're wondering and like, what am I not seeing? I don't know why the fuck I just thought this or saw this, but someone could have a drone or some sort of spyware. I feel like someone is trying to like this is so fucking weird for me to even say. I feel like you are getting messages, Capricorn, or like someone near you is getting messages, like divine messages, like the angels, earth angels, messages of like what they should and shouldn't be doing, or being in the right place at the right time, being the person that is meant to be there at the right time. This person isn't gonna look like an angel. They're gonna look like something or someone normal. But this is like a godsend. And I'm thinking this because if you were to look up what the descriptions of what an angel looks like, it actually looks like a big eye with a bunch of different eyes on it. It resembles, you see the wings and stuff, I was thinking it resembles also in Game of Thrones, the lantern things that end up being in the big library. Those big, they look like a physics thing moving all around in the beginning scenes of Game of Thrones. Those actually resemble what the descriptions of what an angel actually looks like. It's like one big eye that can see everything and everywhere at all times. And what did I just start saying? A drone. Isn't that what a drone would be able to do? See everything. And she was looking like a drone to me. And then I was seeing like these wings and like the circles, and I'm like, this is like a godsend. This is like someone who is an angel but doesn't look like an angel. It's not coming to you in the form of a scary looking eyeball with all these eyes around it. It's coming in the form of someone who is at one with nature, is like organic, is like, I can do this myself, let's make it myself, let's cook it myself, let's create it myself, let's save the money, let's make the project. That is such a fucking weird message. I'm sorry, Capricorn, but that is literally what I'm seeing, is like an angel over here. And this is what it actually is like an earth angel. Someone who's earthy, who's natural, who's crunchy. This is someone whose feet are dirty because they're crunchy and natural, and they've been grounding themselves, walking around outside. This could be an earth sign. This could be another earth sign. This could be you. Maybe this is what you need to freaking do. Ground yourself. Because you're so in your head, as Carrie Bradshaw. And even just thinking what I'm saying, ground yourself, ground yourself. If you're in Carrie Bradshaw's energy, you're living in New York fucking City, nowhere near the ground. And that's like, to me, this is a connection of what someone needs to do. Go back to nature, or if that's not where you already are and what you're doing, it's what someone needs to do to calm their anxieties. Carrie needs to leave the fucking city and go be on the Cape for a while. The Fool reversed. You know, I think this was in reverse in my lap, but it popped up upright, so I'm going to take it upright. This is the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. This is my person who is so fucking worried. They want to just sit and be worried with their stress. Or this is what someone does all day long, just stress. Five of Swords reverse. Someone feels like they have no control over what is happening. I'm seeing someone with the spyware. I'm seeing someone like working late at night, like typing things in and like spying on people or watching people. This could be through the internet. This could be someone who like communicates and has like fake fucking IDs or something like that and is communicating with people. This could be to catch like, God, this is so fucking psycho, dude. This is like someone going and creating accounts that aren't them to talk to someone, and they're like, it's an anxiety thing. Like they don't want the person to know that it's them talking to them. This is stressing me the fuck out, Capricorn. I am like, I feel like a ball of fucking tension right now. There's something here about, and I've said this in Capricorn readings before, if you have someone who is offering help to you or has offered to help you, someone like does not want someone to know things, or they think they don't know things for fear of judgment, but it's like it's out there. It's not a secret. It's like someone trying to blindfold you for fear of judgment to what they can see. Like I can see you crying. I can see you crying, but you're trying to tell me that that's not what I'm seeing. Someone would like to either control the view that people have of them. I'm getting a feeling of losing, like you've lost control. Like someone had a beginning here or was beginning something. And a heavy, like, truth was seen. Like someone sees you, Capricorn, or you see this person. They may be able to fool others, but like they can't fool you, or you can't fool them. Knight of Wands reverse, upright. Knight of Cups reverse. Six of Wands upright. The Fool reversed again. Two of Wands reversed. I feel like there are two people here. This goes back to my Bonnie and Clyde. One person wants to be almost viewed as like a Lothario fuckboy. Someone is using that sexual Rico Suave to and non-committal energy. They've been using that to fulfill some sort of pain within their heart. This is someone who is sad, who hides it with sex, okay? This could literally be someone who has sex to get that hit, or even like, I'm hearing even jerk off, to get that hit of serotonin or whatever hormones are released when someone can finish. Someone has managed to numb their emotions, or used to numb their emotions, and sex or yeah, getting off was definitely a part of it, or is a part of it. And then they meet their match. They meet this person who is equally as interested in sexual gratification to feel good. I feel like I'm looking at someone or two people who are like diving or dove head first into something that it was never equal, but it was there. This is like an unexpected partnership, unexpected coming together. Something that wasn't supposed to be the beginning of anything ended up being the beginning of something. That's why the Fool is in reverse here twice. It was never meant to go this far. It was never meant to be like this. It was never meant. This is why the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are in reverse. It was never meant to get this serious, and yet all of a sudden we're both holding this pentacle, this commitment. This could be it could be just anything, like an unexpected. Someone was single, two people were single. This is all I'm gonna title this Bonnie and Clyde. This all goes back to, it could have started as a sexual thing. This could be Bonnie and Bonnie, Clyde and Clyde, however it resonates for you, okay? I feel like I'm seeing a sexual attraction between two people. And one's trying to be like, I got you sprung, I'm gonna put it down. And little do they know, here comes, oh yeah? You gonna put it down? and they're back to back the way I'm looking at it, and this is in reverse, and we have two fools here. Maybe you both were fools. I'm hearing fool in love now, but it's like something began here that wasn't supposed to begin. The High Priestess, I'm feeling like this is Pisces energy. There's something about some sort of divine intervention here, you know? Someone intuitively is like, maybe this is the way things were supposed to happen. You could have met this person online. You could have met this person through work. However it resonates. But it's like, I'm getting this feeling of like someone was waiting for something or was looking for something to happen in their life, and it comes along. Like out of fucking nowhere. Someone manifesting something or someone. Queen of Swords reversed. And I've said a few times now, once I start to see the beginning cards flipped, and I've probably said it aloud enough that the universe and the powers that be know that that is for me to know that this is the marker to stop with that deck. I'm hearing strong compassion. I'm hearing like a strong emotional loyalty. You, Capricorn, or them. I feel like I'm like connected with someone who's like, I've wanted a perfect, strong, loyal love to come into my life, and it comes, but it's like not in the form someone was expecting or looking for, but at the same time they're looking up and recognizing like, this isn't how I thought it would be. This isn't the beginning that I thought I was gonna get. But I think this could be the beginning of something. Or like I was saying, tied into something or with someone. And Three of Swords. I feel like someone what's the word? Undergoes this healing. It could be through talking to someone else. This could be, this goes back to like, I keep wanting to say like meeting someone or some sort of like serious situation happening and forcing two people to like come together and work together, and it ends up being for the greater good. It ends up being a blessing. I feel like I'm connected with someone who was a Lothario or was maybe just not a casual dater, but someone who dated on to the next, on to the next, on to the next, and then found themselves in a situation where their heart was being broken by someone, or they found themselves trying to end something and move on to the next, but they kept looking back at this person because they felt something differently with this person than they had for anybody else or with anybody else. I'm getting a very healthy energy here. Feeling at peace and safe with someone. I keep wanting to say, like, recognizing someone who's like you. And it's almost like because someone was a heartbreaker and was a on to the next, single and then on to the next type person, because they couldn't go on, they were looking back and they can't go on to the next. It's almost like someone found a person here that was able to make them stop and look backwards, because the looking backwards instead of moving on to the next meant healing things that they haven't healed. Someone could have been forced into a situation like this, but I'm getting like forced healing. Maybe someone had literally been hurt and is like bedridden, and you are forced to relax and heal. Like someone is shoving like fluids down their throat because they need to heal and they need to get better. But I keep feeling this feeling of someone, maybe even someone who said, I'll never be in a commitment, I'll never be in a marriage, I'll never be something long term. And then they think they can continue going about living life like a playgirl, playboy, and then they meet someone or something happens that forces them to be stuck with this person who they're looking back at, or the situation that's making them look back. Someone has made someone think here. This is either you, Capricorn, or they have you to you. I keep wanting to say the upside down, like maybe you watch Stranger Things with this person, but someone is definitely making you see things differently, or they provide to you this different point of view that you didn't have, and that's part of what you really value about this person. There's a lot of air energy here. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but I think it's also someone who is very, I'm hearing, cunning with their words. They could also be cutting with their words. This is a strong individual who follows their intuition. But there is recognizing in one person, this is exactly what I started with, like recognizing equally bad news. Like I'm bad news and you're bad news, so what's going to be bad news? Capricorn, if it resonates, please, please let me know. I appreciate your gifts and donations, and if you'd like to book a reading, send me an email, toldaslovetarot@gmail.com. I will talk to you next time.